My crazy man.
Have you ever been to a timeshare sales pitch? I've been to a few. The first one was pretty shocking. I was in Hawaii, and I was a loan officer at the time, and I had no idea what it was, so I was open-minded. And when I asked the guy why a $100,000 condo would cost $500,000 once everybody put in their 10 grand, yeah, he cut me loose, gave me the luau, I was on my way. My second one was presented better, but I told him I'd think about it, and he told me, yeah, it doesn't work that way. No, you have to buy it today or not at all. And I was like, now or never? Yeah, fuck it, never. I don't play that. If it's something I can't think about, get real. So, I went to another as a proper adult and walked away with damn near nothing. So, lesson learned. I did some studying, in part with my mom, and things went better. So then I went to a couple in Vegas. But this was in the internet age, so I did my research first, got $100 from each of them, and all I got to do was drive them insane while they chomped in circles trying to figure out what the hell they were doing. The one lady got so upset she threw her papers across the room screaming. Apparently she didn't like my answers of where I wanted to go in the next year. Turns out they don't have timeshare resorts in Antarctica or North Korea. But they will soon. I trust they will. Rejecting timeshare sales pitches isn't something I learned on the streets. It was handed down to me from my crazy, crazy mother. When I was a kid, she got all manner of free things out of those guys. Gold-plated flatware, endless portable TVs, vacations away all over the place. She knew how to work them. Now, mind you, she eventually did buy one from somebody somewhere. So I guess it works. But man, they must have given us 50 grand in flatware by that point. She taught me to know the max you can squeeze out of them, then all the things to say when your time is up. You know, what to say to get the hell out of there. In your home city, you might get a prize or even a gift card, but in Vegas, you can get $100 cash plus show tickets. And in Mexico, or even further places, you can get $200 just to sit in. You answer their questions, remain pleasant, and when you're 60, 90, or however many minutes have passed, you say the magic words, not interested. They'll ask why, and you say, just not. It's just not for me. They'll hound you and use every logical fallacy in the book to try to get you to talk yourself into it, but just say no, and eventually they'll relent. No. No means no. Just no. My mom took it to the extremes. Last October, with stage 4 cancer and only a few months to live, she took a cruise. They offered her $200 to spend 2 hours listening to a sales pitch, and you bet your ass that frugal bitch took the bait. She died with sufficient means that her money went into a trust. Yet here she was, essentially on her deathbed, or gurney, I guess, because it must have had wheels to be there. And she was still trying to take the house for another $200. Ma, $200 you got. Time is the one thing you didn't have. Why the hell were you wasting it sitting through a sales pitch you're just going to defeat by saying, "No, I'm not interested. I won't live it long enough to take the first trip"? As one of her heirs, I guess I should thank her, and so I will, but not until in the distant future when I see my sliver of that nickel. But seriously, what the hell, lady? It's bad enough you can't spend your dying hours with your family. That I can at least understand. But why you'd spend it in a shark-infested waters just to get $200 you won't live long enough to spend? Crazy dead bitch? No. Lady, that's just beyond me.